everyone! Welcome to Rhyme and Storytime. The word of the week is shy. So, what does shy mean? Being shy means being a little scared around other people. Everyone gets shy. Here are some examples of when you might get shy. When you meet new people. When you're in a new place without your parents. Or when you're doing an activity while others are watching. Another situation where you may feel shy is when you're speaking in front of other people. Let's read Too Shy for Show and Tell and see if Sam can get over his shyness while at school during show and tell.
Too Shy for Show and Tell by Beth Bracken. Sam was a quiet boy. Nobody knew much about him. Sam loved trucks, but nobody knew that. Sam's favorite food was chocolate cake, but nobody knew that. Sam thought dogs were the best animals in the world, but nobody knew that either. The only thing that people knew about Sam was that he didn't talk much. And Sam really didn't like talking in front of people, which is why Sam hated show and tell. On Wednesday, Miss Emily told the class that show and tell would be on Friday. Sam spent most of Thursday worrying. He had a great thing to bring to show and tell, but he was scared. On Friday, Sam didn't get out of bed. "My tummy hurts," he said. "You're fine, and you need to go to school today," said his mom. At school, Sam told Miss Emily he had forgotten about show and tell. "I didn't bring anything," he said. But that wasn't the truth. His perfect show and tell thing was in his backpack. "That's okay," said Miss Emily. "You can just tell the class about the thing you forgot at home." Sam was terrified. He didn't want to talk in front of anyone. The thought of it made his tummy hurt really, really bad. He imagined that he'd say something dumb, or that he'd mess up his words, or that he'd faint, or that he'd cry. Sam watched the other kids show their show and tell things. David showed some socks his grandma had knitted him. Everyone clapped when he was done. Helena showed a new doll she got for her birthday. Everyone clapped when she was done. Otto showed a cool leaf that he found on the way to school. Otto said, "Weef," instead of leaf. But nobody seemed to notice, and everyone clapped when he was done. Then it was Sam's turn. He got his perfect show and tell thing out of his backpack and went to the front of the room. "What do you have to show us today, Sam?" Miss Emily asked with a smile. Sam took a deep breath. He looked out at his classmates. They were quietly waiting. Sam held up his picture. "This is my new dog," he said. "I named him Chocolate because that's my favorite kind of cake, and he's the color of chocolate cake." Sam didn't faint. He didn't throw up. He didn't cry. And no one laughed. Instead, everyone clapped when he was done. Now everyone in the class knew a little more about Sam. Next time, he thought, "I'll bring my biggest truck." And he did.
Sam was so worried that his classmates might not like his show and tell, but they loved it and he got over his shyness. When do you feel shy? I like to go on scavenger hunts. Do you? Let's go on a scavenger hunt and see what we can find around our homes. I made a scavenger hunt list that you can download from our website, or you can make your own. I found all these. What can you find? We're going to go on an outdoor scavenger hunt this summer. I hope you'll join me. Rhyme and Storytime is over for today. What could you do this week to help with your shyness? Join me next week when we celebrate Mother's Day. Thanks for watching. Bye!